Hey guys, so today I wanted to share with you a couple of items that I bought over the weekend. These are items from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let us begin. So on this side we have a bangle bracelet. It is from the 70s. It is plastic. There is no smell to it when I was wiping it. So yeah. And then I have these two little tin cans from the 1970s. I'm not sure what they held. I am assuming that they might have held like breath mints, but I got them because they look cool and they were from the 70s and they were 50 cents each, so they were a whole dollar. So yeah, so it wasn't too bad. So next I have this Weisener perfume bottle. It is missing the top jewels, and it had 6 little pearls and 5 little gems, but it's missing that. And then it's missing 2 little gems on the bottom. Cool fun story is Wisener of Miami opened up shop in 1950. His wife had a store and she was selling lucite handbags, except sales weren't up. Nobody was buying any of her products. And then Mr. Weisener got an idea. He started to he put pearls and gems on one of the lucite handbags, and it sold. Somebody bought it, and then other people wanted it, and it just took off from there. Mr. Weisener and his wife, they started putting pearls and gems on everything, from their handbags to their compacts to their lipsticks to their combs to their perfume bottles to their trinket boxes. They put it on everything. That concept caught on Rex Fifth Avenue. They started adding the same to their products. I'm not sure to everything. I don't think on everything, but they started adding pearls and gems on their products as well. But Mr. Weisener of Miami was the first one to create this, to put pearls and gems on their products. Next I have is a 1950s High Society Max Factor lipstick from the 1950s, and I just said that right. It is called Clear Red. If I don't forget to open it, I'll go ahead and open that for you guys so you guys can see. And then I have these 2 tiny Avon lipstick samples. Avon has been around since 1886. They sold their first lipstick in a lipstick tube in 1919. But fun fact, samples of lipsticks came before the tube. And these little tiny tubes right here are from the 1950s. I have one from the 1930s in one of my older videos. That is a blue one that has enamel. I couldn't get these open, and I couldn't get the one from the 1930s, the blue one that I have. I couldn't get that one open either. So yeah. One of them is clear red, and the other one is pink something. Yeah. And this little silver pod right here, it is as tiny. It is tiny as a 5 cent US coin. It is really tiny. It is a lipstick pod. It is empty. The only way I know that it is a lipstick pod is because when I popped off the dish, there was melted lipstick under there. And if I don't forget, well, you know what? Let me open those for you guys because I will forget. 1 second, guys. So there you go. So there's a Max Factor. It still has product inside of it. It is called Clear Red. And there's this tiny little pot right here. It has some lipstick residue. So yeah. The little samples, I can't get those open. I could get what are those pliers? I think that's what they're called, and I try to pop them open, but I don't want to like leave little marks on them, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. So next I have is these 3 straight razors. The brown one right there, it is by a company called Slick, and it is made in Pakistan. I do not have the history of it, but if you're Pakistani or from Pakistan or you just know your history, please feel free to drop it in the comments. It's always nice to learn something new. The black one right there is by Wilbur Cutlery Company of Chicago. They were in business from 1908 to 1921. They were retailed and sold by Sears. So yeah, when I was cleaning it, guys, I was cleaning it with a basic baby wipe. You know, the baby wipes from the 99-cent store. Well, it's $1.29 now, $1.49 store now. When I was cleaning it, it had a horrible, 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 horrible smell to it. It smelled like burnt tire, like burnt plastic, like it was just nasty, guys. I wanted to throw up when I was cleaning it. Like, I didn't realize it. I thought it was just plastic because it didn't have a smell before I cleaned it. But after I cleaned it, like, this, fumes started pouring out of it. And oh my goodness, like, I felt so sick. Like, my stomach turned. Anywho. So yeah, so I cleaned it with basic baby wipes from the 99-cent store, which is now $1.29, $1.49. Anywho, and the baby wipe did turn yellow. So I am assuming that it is Bakelite. It is early plastic because Bakelite was invented in 1907 and this company was only in business from 1908 to 1929. So yeah. So the next one there, I'm not sure if it's celluloid or it's just basic plastic. There is no smell to it, and there are no like little veins or cracks to say that it's celluloid. It is made in Germany by F&W Jordan. I think the F is for Franklin something. I forgot what the W was. His company was founded in 1867. So yeah, that's all I know. And then next I have these coral earrings from the 1940s. Coral began in 1901. According to my research, I could be wrong. They were only their business was only open from 1901 to 1979. So, and these are from the 1940s, guys. Next I have are these screwback earrings. I couldn't find a date on them and I couldn't find a name or anything. They are not labeled, but I got them because they were so beautiful. Next I have are these Bew jewels, not to be confused with Bew Craft or Bew Sterling. This company came before Bew Craft and Bew Sterling. They were in business from 1948 to 1979. This company Bew, Beau, jewels, all together. They are highly collectible and highly rare jewels. So I got lucky. It is missing the little flower thingy, this part right here, and the little leaf is down here. I just need to glue it back on there. Other than that, that's all on that. So yeah, so they are highly collectible because they are highly rare. So yeah, so I got lucky for a whole dollar. I got lucky. Yeah. And then I have these brooches here, guys. I have that cameo brooch right there. It is cold to the touch. I think it could be glass. I'm not sure. Maybe it is a rock. It does feel cold. I could see through it, so I'm just gonna assume it's glass. And then I have that blue bowl right there. It looks like it's paint, but it feels like the little thin like threads from a string, like the string you thread with, and it looks painted, but it's like a little thread, like thin thread. on there. So it is pretty cool. And then these two right here are hand painted. They are Russian. The lady that I got them from is the same lady from the last time that her mom and her grandma were. They had this huge collection. And trust me, she has a huge collection. It's always nice to find something interesting when I would go to her little stand. So she said they were from Germany. But when I Google Lensed them, it gave me Russian. And then the back of this one says something in Russian. So that let me know that they are Russian. And plus they have these little safety pins on the back. And every single search that popped up, they all said Russian. So yeah. And then I got this little thing right here. I don't know what it is. It looks pretty cool. I got it because I thought it was cool. And in the back it says Hong Kong, so I know that it is vintage. And then I got this brooch right here. I think it's plastic. I don't think it's celluloid. I think it's plastic, and it's just painted ivory. It is plastic. It feels like plastic. It's not cold to the touch. It's not labeled, and I couldn't find one exactly online. And the next I have is this made in Western Germany brooch. I couldn't find an exact year, but it is from Germany. The next I have is a Whiting and Davis brooch. Whiting and Davis began shop in 1892. They were selling purses. But by the 1950s, they started selling jewelry and accessories. And then I have this little, I forgot the name of this little bike. But the feeling of it feels like the US penny coin. So I'm assuming that it's like the same as that, but I'm not sure. All I know is that it is vintage, because there are other similar ones online and they are labeled as vintage. I have another cameo right here. It feels like glass. It is dented in. It's like where the little the head lady, it is like carved in. You could stick your finger in there, actually feel her. So yeah, so it's not labeled, and I couldn't find another one online, so I'm not sure about the date on that one. And then I have a Monet brooch. They opened up shop in 1927, and this one's from the 1940s. It didn't say exactly what year of the 1940s. It was just labeled as 1940s Monet brooch. And then I have that swan. It is not labeled, so I'm not sure what year it's from. I couldn't find anything online. And then I have the little golfer right there. It is a novelty. It is a brooch. It is enamel. I couldn't find an exact date on it. It is not labeled. It has a little rhinestone right there, and the rest is enamel. And then I have a 1976 Sarah Coventry Black Magic brooch heart. It is from 1976. So yeah. And then I have a candy cane brooch by a jeweler named Roman. He was in business between 1953 and 1998. So my lucky guess is that this candy brooch is from either between 1953 and 1998. Lastly, I have is this Avon brooch. It is from 1994. So yeah. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too long for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.